Did my son leave already? He's on his way, right? If he leaves tomorrow, the roads and highways are going to be so packed, I just know it. I already told him over and over again to start driving this evening. He already left, right?
Yes, Linda, we have already started driving right now, so don't worry about us getting stuck in traffic.
My grandbabies are with you guys too, right?
Yep, all 4 of us are here in the car heading to your house.
Wait, what do you mean all 4? You are also coming?
Yes? Did you expect me not to go with them?
You're not even my family. Why are you joining them and coming to my house? I don't get it. I just don't know how you don't get it. This holiday is a day for family to spend time together. It will just get really awkward if someone like you, who is not part of the family, will be there. Why would you come to this holiday when you aren't even related to us by blood? You know, you're basically a stranger.
Linda, I have been married to your son for 5 years now.
How dare you say that I am still a stranger?
Seriously, when will you accept that me and my children are part of your family now?
Psh, you better watch your mouth. The only person here who I cannot accept as my family is you. My grandchildren have my blood, so of course they're family. It's just you. How can you not understand the logic behind that? Are you really that stupid?
Let's see here then. If I follow that logic of yours, then that means your husband is not your family then, right? I mean, he is not related to you by blood, nor are you related to him by blood.
You better shut your mouth. Do you really think that's the same thing as my relationship with you? Ugh, you are seriously so frustrating to talk to. Anyway, I do not want to see your face during the holidays. I only care to see my son and my babies. I honestly could care less about you. Since you guys are still not too close from my house, you better find a way to go somewhere else and just have my son and grandkids come over. I don't want you here.
So, what you're telling me is you want me to leave my 4-year-old and 2-year-old kids just on their own with their dad, without me, their own mother? Linda, do you hear yourself? Do you really think what you're saying makes sense?
Why does it not make any sense? What's wrong with them coming here with just their dad? I mean, all they have to do is sit in their car seats?
I really don't understand why you're being so extra when you yourself know how hard it is to watch kids. You are a mother yourself, for goodness sake. The parent has to feed their kids, wash them, make sure they're clean, keep them safe. All of these are so hard to do for just one person. You yourself know this very well. Why are you being like this?
Whatever, Rose, you're just using my son and my grandkids as an excuse to come over to my house. You think I didn't know that?
Why would I want to come to your house?
Every time you come over to my house, you stuff your face with all the delicious stuff in my fridge and pantry. My organic bagels and the homemade cream cheese, the wine I bought in Italy and Spain, and all the other desserts I have at home. Do you really think I didn't notice you eating all those? You always ate those as if it is your first time ever tasting something that good. I'm guessing you've never ate those kinds of foods growing up, huh? You've never even been near anything as luxurious as those foods that I have in my house. I mean, I don't really blame you. If your family just couldn't give those to you, then it's really not your fault. You can only dream so much. But even if you were able to afford those organic and top ingredients, you have to be as talented as I am to make those food and desserts at home. So I totally get why you would always be excited to come to my house and just eat to your heart's content. I get it, Rose. I get it. But still, when all my relatives are at my house and I see you eat like that, you just look so pathetic. I can't help but feel a little disgust towards you.
To tell you the truth, Linda, I only ever ate the food and desserts you made because it was something you worked hard making. I thought if I showed enthusiasm in eating your handmade food, that I would also be showing respect towards you.
So you were still forcing yourself to eat the food you didn't like just so you could show respect to me? Isn't that a bit hypocritical toward me, saying that you were just forcing yourself to eat it even if it didn't taste good? Oh, I always knew you were so fake since the beginning. Girls like you who have 2 faces never get far in life. You're so sly and good at deceiving others. It's just so ugly to see that.
You know what, Linda? I will just take that as a compliment.
You are really just so good at talking back to me. You know, I am your mother-in-law, right? You always try to pretend that we are close. It's so annoying. Like you trying to push the grocery cart for me when we're grocery shopping, acting like you're my daughter. Or when we go to the nail salon together, you're always trying to make it seem like we're best friends when we are not. I just really don't understand why you're trying so hard to have this mother-daughter thing going with me when I don't even like you. It literally disgusts me that people might think you are my daughter.
Well, you don't have any daughters, so I thought you might feel lonesome to not have another woman who can hang out with. Why would that even disgust you? You are being too much. On top of that, your only grandkids are my children, and you barely get to see them that much. So I always try to bring them over to your house, especially on holidays, so they get to see their grandma too. But I did not know that you looked at my efforts to connect with you in a negative way. That's disappointing, Linda.
Oh, wow. Aren't you an angel? Maybe I should give you an award as the best daughter-in-law in the world.
Actually, if you do that, I will gladly accept it.
Huh? Do you not have an ounce of self-pride at all? If I were you, and someone said that to me, I would throw a fit and be enraged.
To tell you the truth, when my husband goes to your house on his own and I see him just look exhausted, and whenever I see my father-in-law stand and wait for his grandkids, I only ever go to your house so I don't disappoint both of them. I want my husband to relax and my father-in-law to spend time with his grandkids, even if you don't like me.
Oh, whatever, Rose. I suggest you put your phone away now and drive instead of having my son drive all the way here. Do you not feel bad for him? He worked all day today and now he has to drive 5 hours during the night, and here you are just fiddling with your phone. The one who should be driving here is you, since all you do is just stay at home and lay around. You need to let my son get some rest.
Excuse me? I am definitely not just laying around and doing nothing at home, Linda. Every day I have to get my oldest ready for daycare and make sure I am home at 2 p.m. to pick her up, while I have to keep an eye on my other daughter all day, 24/7. I can barely differentiate the times and days anymore because of how busy I get trying to watch and raise 2 kids all by myself.
Well, you chose to have kids, and you chose to have 2, so that's just the bare minimum you have to deal with. If watching and taking care of kids is that hard for you, you shouldn't have had kids. Why did you decide to give birth then? Seriously, it is only humans who complain about how hard it is to feed and take care of their babies. Other animals just do their job as the parents of their offspring. Gosh, I am just so ashamed of you for just staying at home, and now your husband, who worked all day, having to drive 5 hours with barely any rest.
Linda, I am a very ordinary married woman in my 30s, and I've been married to my husband for 5 years now. I remember when you first met me and you greeted me so kindly and you gave me your blessing to be your son's wife. But that kind lady is so different now. I still remember how differently you acted around me when we told you that we were having a daughter and another daughter when my youngest was born. You made it so obvious that you did not like my children because they were not boys like how you wanted. I mean, your attitude and behavior around us got even worse when my second child was still a girl. It got so bad and I couldn't believe you were acting that way. But still, you did not hate my daughters and you love and care for them as much as you can, which is quite ironic because I am a girl, yet you just dislike me so much. Basically, I am the black sheep in this family, and you're only acting like this towards me. Also, Linda, I am just a normal human being. I have feelings, and I have thought about just taking my kids away and living far from you because why would I want to keep getting hated by you? But I decided not to take my kids' happiness away, and I want them to have a good relationship with their grandparents. Plus, their grandpa is such an amazing grandpa to them that I thought of just trying to endure the hate I get from you for no reason. All I can do is be thankful that he is such a great grandpa to my kids. But this time, I just feel like I have been bullied by you the entire time, and I was thinking of how I can fix it with you. I even talked about it with my husband, and I trust his decisions, so that is why I am here with him and our children on our way to your house. Hey, Linda, I'm back. Why is the door locked? I texted you earlier that I was only 3 minutes away. I think you accidentally left it locked from the inside. I'm really sorry that you have to get up and unlock it, but could you please let me in? I'm in front of your house now.
Oh, you already got back from the store to get the flour? I told you to take your time because I didn't mind if you came back late, but you got the stuff really quickly, huh? Oh, and by the way, I did not accidentally lock the door from the inside. It's just that it's already so late at night that I made sure to lock it.
Huh? Really? But you knew I was out and was going to come back in like 30 minutes. How am I supposed to go inside then?
Well, Rose, there's no need for you to come back inside. Just leave the flour by my front door and go to the shed in the backyard. You can stay the night over there and just take a ride with my son when you guys go back to your house.
Are you being serious right now, Linda? You're telling me to sleep in the shed? It's the middle of winter.
Yes, Rose. It's because, I just don't have any extra blankets for you. I can't just let you sleep with no blanket, right? The old blankets that I had, I threw them all out. I only have enough for my son and grandbabies. None for you. So, what else can I do? Plus, my house is not carpeted and the wood floors keep the room cold. You can't just sleep here with no blanket. You will literally freeze. So, like my suggestion, go to the shed. At least the shed is full of stuff, so it keeps the inside warm. It won't be as cold, and it'll just be tonight. You guys are heading back home tomorrow, so it's not too bad for you.
What kind of person tells their daughter-in-law to sleep in some shed? Just because they don't have an extra blanket? You have to be joking. You can't be serious about this, Linda. Why in the world should I sleep where cows sleep and poop? Have you lost your mind? Linda, are you already experiencing symptoms of dementia at your age? Goodness!
This is my punishment for you, for ignoring my words and never respecting what I tell you. I told you to drive instead of having my tired son stay on the wheel for 5 hours, but you did not budge. Not only did you not care about your husband, you did not care about my words. Do you think you can just ignore what I ask you to do?
I did ask him to switch with me, and I forced him to, but he was hesitant in letting me drive, so I just gave in and let him. Also, why does it matter to you so much whether I am driving or if he is? If you really felt bad about your son driving 5 hours each time we have to visit you, you should just not have us come over to your house. Be like other in-laws that invite us for a trip abroad instead. You are making this extra difficult on me. But I bet you also don't want to do that because you want to force your kids to come to your house all the way here, whether they're tired or busy. You just want them to listen to everything you say. If you really want us to come over to your house, you should welcome us with warmth every time, especially since we traveled 5 hours. But instead, you make your daughter-in-law buy some flour just to kick her out of the house, and then you tell her to just sleep in the shed with nothing, even though it's winter? Are you in your right mind?
You do know that people sleep in sheds, right? Especially people who live in the countryside. It is such a common thing, but you're being dramatic. And also, it's just common here to make the daughter-in-law sleep in the shed if they go against their mother-in-law. You didn't know that? Goodness. You really can complain about every little thing, huh?
Linda, people who grew up and lived in the countryside all their life would stone you if they heard what you said. What kind of mother-in-law even makes her daughter-in-law sleep in the shed? Do you really think I will sleep in some shed just because you told me to? You are crazy if you believe that. I am going to my parents' house right now.
There you go. You should have just done that earlier. And I was right about you this whole time. You're one stubborn girl who will keep on insisting unless I go hard on you. You really should have just gone straight to your parents' house instead of having this conversation with me. You could have made this easier for both of us. But be a sweetheart and don't go around spreading bad words about me saying that I made you sleep in a shed.
Why would I do that? Why should I lie when I can just tell the truth? Also, just know that I am never stepping foot in your house ever again. Just know that. Thank you for all your effort in mistreating and hating me this whole time.
My son and your kids are with you right now, aren't they? You guys come over to my house now! Right now! Tell my son that we were just joking around and that it was merely just a misunderstanding. Hurry up and bring them back to my house now.
Huh? Joking around? And what misunderstanding? I misunderstood you for telling me to befriend a cow while I sleep in the shed? What kind of joke is that? That is such a lame joke. Because I did not find that funny at all. Not one bit. Linda, you knew what you were doing, and I am just done with everything you throw at me. I don't even want to see your face ever again. If there's something you want to say, call or text your son.
I was trying to do that, but he won't take my calls, nor reply to my messages. I was just trying to make sure you had a place to sleep, and now you're saying that you don't ever want to see my face again? My husband heard about that, and he is not just disappointed, but he is also really mad. You guys need to come back now so he calms down, because he's at his wit's end. I know you guys haven't drove off too far, so you better turn around and come back to our house.
We already checked in at a 5-star hotel and we're relaxing. No need for us to go back there now. And my husband apologized to me for not doing much while I was suffering from how you mistreated me. He said he's sorry that he was unable to be on my side that whole time, and he's being sincerely apologizing for that. He said that he never wants me to feel mistreated by you ever again, and that he will do what it takes to make me feel safe. We will be spending 3 days and 2 nights here. We're going to enjoy our time together, and I will try to wash away the frustration of having to deal with you this whole time. From now on, we will be living a happy life as a happy and real family, with just us and our love for each other.
With just you guys? As a real family?
Yes, exactly. You heard it right. The only people that is family to me are my husband and my 2 beautiful daughters. Why should I consider you my family when we do not share one bit of blood at all? Oh, weren't you the one that said that? That's because we're not related by blood. We're just, by default, just strangers. There is no need for me to go to your house during the holidays if I'm just a stranger. Now I won't have to drive all the way there and just stay in the kitchen to cook for everyone. I bet you feel so relieved that you will never see me again. I mean, you never liked me anyway, so I'm kind of doing you a favor by never seeing you again. I hope this is the last conversation we will ever have. Have a nice life, Linda. After that incident, I never went to see my mother-in-law ever again. I feel so bad for my father-in-law because he was really great and kind to my daughters, but I never ever want to be near a person who made me stay in some shed when it's freezing out. I just truly never wanted to have anything to do with a person like that. And my husband felt so ashamed for his mother for doing that to me. He said that I am his priority, and if it means never seeing his mom again, then so be it. He has been taking good care of me since. Linda never saw me as a life partner for her son. She saw me as some evil person who took her son away from her and that I was so worthless because I couldn't bear a son. She just kept making excuses to make me into this evil and useless person that I was not. And I just do not see any worth in keeping a relationship with someone like that. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more fun videos.